scenery of Walden is on a humble scale, and though very beautiful, does not approach to grandeur, nor can it much concern one who has not long frequented it or lived by its shore. Yet this pond is so remarkable for its depth and purity as to merit a particular description. It is a clear and deep green well, 1/2 mile long and 1 3/4 miles in circumference, and contains about 61.5 acres, a perennial spring in the midst of pine and oak woods, without any visible inlet or outlet except by the clouds and evaporation. The surrounding hills rise abruptly from the water to the height of 40 to 80 feet, though on the southeast and east they attain to about 100 and 150 feet respectively, within 1/4 and 1/3 of a mile. They are exclusively woodland. All of our conquered waters have 2 colors at least, one when viewed at a distance, and another more proper, close at hand. The first depends more on light and follows the sky. In clear weather in summer, they appear blue at a distance, especially if agitated, and at a great distance all appear alike. In stormy weather, they are sometimes a dark slate color. The sea, however, is said to be blue one day and green another, without any perceptible change of atmosphere. I have seen our river, when the landscape being covered with snow, both water and ice were almost as green as grass. Some consider blue to be the color of pure water, whether liquid or solid. But looking directly down into our water from a boat, they are seen to be very different colors. Walden is blue at one time and green at another, and even from the same point of view. Lying between the earth and the heavens, it partakes of the color of both. Viewed from a hilltop, it reflects color of the sky, but neither at hand is of the yellowish tint next to the shore where you can see the sand, then a light green, which gradually deepens to a uniform dark green in the body of the pond. In some lights, viewed even from a hilltop, it is of vivid green next to the shore. Some have referred to this as the reflection of the verdure, but it is equally green there against the railroad sandbank, and in the spring, before the leaves are expanded, it may be simply the result of prevailing blue mixed with the yellow of the sand. Such is the color of its iris. This is that portion also where in the spring, the ice being warmed by the heat of the sun, reflected from the bottom and also transmitted through the earth, melts first and forms a narrow canal above the still frozen middle. Like the rest of our waters, when much agitated in clear weather, so that the surface waves may reflect the sky at a right angle, or because there is more light mixed with it, it appears at a little distance of a darker blue than the sky itself. And at such time, being on its surface and looking with divided vision, so as to see the reflection, I have discerned a matchless and indescribable light blue, such as watered and changeable silks and sword blades reflect. More cerulean than the sky itself, alternating with the original dark green on the opposite sides of the waves, which last appeared but muddy in comparison. It is a vitreous green blue, as I remember it, like those patches of the winter sky seen through cloud vistas in the west before sundown. Yet a single glass of water held up to the light is as colorless as an equal quantity of air. It is well known that a large plate of glass will have a green tint, owing, as the makers say, to its body, but a small piece of it will be colorless. How large a body of Walden water it would require to reflect a green hint, I have never proved. The water of our river is black, or very dark brown to one looking directly down on it, and like most ponds, imparts to the body of one bathing in it a yellowish tinge. But this water is of such crystalline purity that the body of the bather appears to be an alabaster whiteness, still more unnatural, which as the limbs are magnified and distorted withal, produces a monstrous effect, making fit studies for a Michelangelo.